What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets REACT, and we're back with another video. What we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get it.
What is happening to tourists that visit Ghana for the first time? What's happening now is Ghana isn't like a destination country like Bora Bora, Maldives. No, the ideology of coming to Ghana, it transcends that. And what's happening right now is that people, let's say you're Ghanaian or you're somebody who relates to us, you come to Ghana for the first time. Then I would assume the experience would be, oh, okay, it's a cool place. Then after a while, after a few days, a week, well, that's no way. This is actually a really cool place. Like, this isn't just a holiday place. This could be home for me. Come again. Then you realize this actually is home. Ghana ends up being a second home to a lot of people who end up coming in a place whereby they can relate to. And I think it's something that as Ghanaians we were able to give that off quite easy. It can come from anywhere in the world. The second you walk into Ghana, you're not a black man, you're not a white man, you're just a man. It's such a nice feeling.
Let's pause on that. Let's discuss that a little bit. Because y'all know our next place, one of the next places that we go to will be Ghana.
Yeah, definitely got to.
Ghana's trip is like 9 years in the making. Because I had a dream about us being in Ghana. And I've told this dream before on like our Geography Now Ghana video that we did like 2-3 years ago. And it's almost like a scary thing that we're going to walk into because it's a spiritual calling. Right.
Ghana's not just a random trip. I know you can have fun and do all the extra stuff, but I feel like Ghana has like a real missionary.
For us.
Experience that we had.
Yeah, it's not just come to Ghana, y'all gonna like it here, y'all went there, like it here. No, Ghana is a trip that it's a real spiritual journey. Yeah. That's why we can't rush the Ghana trip. But yeah, so excited.
3 surprising fun facts about when you go to Ghana, baby. Number 1, they don't got allergy. There is no peanut, nut, seafood allergy. In America, a kid in the schools got a nut allergy, got a seafood allergy. It is so common. Even egg allergy. All I can think of is it has to do with the food. Number 2, you really do not see people wearing eyeglasses, and I also don't really be seeing people wearing sunglasses, even though it's hot as Satan. But the sun is not burning up your eye. Number 3, these doctors are on call, baby. You can call the doctor, their actual cell phone. They're going to pick up the phone. How can I help you? And they will answer your question. But in America, the doctors call you back. It might take days. I know that December is right around the corner, and I would love to make it happen for you. Okay.
Is it just me? This video, because I will share part 2.
Nah, there's truth to that. It's a lot of truth to that.
What is this? Why is Shorty and the guy holding their private areas because they got a piss? What is this? What the toddlers be doing when they be like, Mommy, Daddy, I gotta pee. No. Why do y'all have to poo every 5 seconds? Why is nothing taken seriously? And I'm always asking why. Because why? And by the way, this is the entrance to the bathroom.
Well, guys, this is part 2. The power outage in Accra last night only lasted about 2 hours, so we went out walking. But I'm going to talk to you about some more culture shock that amazes me. Now, I like to get up and walk every morning, and I'll walk to a mall or a store because I stay in the community. I just enjoy being in the community. But anyway, after getting to the mall or the store where we're supposed to be, you come out. And, I changed my mind. I don't want to walk anymore. My cousin may say, man, I'm feeling tired. So you literally raise your hand or say something, and a taxi cab will be right there to pick you up. Every time. And then, they give you a ride, you give them a tip, and they remember you.
Oh, yeah.
If they see you walking again, they'll just blow the horn. So I'm serious. Everywhere I go, there's like a taxi cab I don't see them, and then all of a sudden, the moment I get tired and I need a ride, I throw my hands in the air and somebody pulls up, hey, need a ride.
Quickness.
So that's a beautiful thing for me, because where I come from, they will just ride past you, even if you do need a ride. If they're doing something else or whatever, they're done. And another thing that is culture shock for me, every morning this guy is in this little truck or tricycle, whatever you call it, and he sings soul below, sugar bread, and he's not in any trouble for making the noise with the, saying whatever he's saying on the loudspeaker early in the morning.
You trying to say something?
I just like to listen to it, and I will go out on the balcony and look just to see if something's going to happen. But nothing happens. People will come out and buy their goods and go back in the house. He doesn't get a noise violation or anything like that. So
was it me? Is that like a familiarity to us? How volume was not a thing. Mm-hmm. It's like even to the school bells being like the round bells that ding 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 real loud. Mm-hmm. Even from that to the traffic to the horns being honked non-stop. It's like volume is not an issue.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where he's from, but we don't have no violations. The only time that we have heard about noise violations was like when we moved to the suburbs.
Yeah.
Those are just some culture shocks. Kids playing outside with one another all day sometimes when they get out of school. That's another culture shock, because in the U.S., you're not going to see too many people outside playing or kids playing with each other in various neighborhoods, not like the way they do it here. So I'm still enjoying myself. Guys,
in big groups too.
Just keep me posted on something I should know. If there's something I'm missing or not understanding, just let me know, and I would appreciate it.
Okay, let's talk about the kids.
Things you should know.
I feel like with the progression of different laws and things, our culture has shifted. Because when we were children, we were always outside. Like, we had the type of parents who would tell us, stay outside till the street lights come on.
Nah, real talk.
And that was us. We were always outside, and we wasn't just in front of our yard. We were walking places. Mm-hmm. I feel like now, what our parents did back in the day, if we were to do that, we would get charged with neglect or something. Our child walking down the street. Depending on where you are. Now, if you're living in like a gated community or like a community that's like on the outskirts of a city, or you'll see some children outside playing, but not in big groups, not everybody's child. Like, and especially now, us having boys, 2 boys, I've said this before on our channel, before we had our daughter, it's like we can't allow them to play with certain things outside, like toy guns or like Nerf guns and things like that, because of what could possibly happen. Yeah,
right. Somebody always watching your child, and they always want to throw a tip out talking about, hey, this child might be
have a real thing,
or this child may right. I think we need to get back to just the children having community again. You know what I'm saying? We have more buildings where they can get together, like courts and basketball courts and stuff like that. But I'm talking about for the community wise, like in the street, right in front of the house or down the street, where the cop not gonna bother them or someone not gonna feel like they're up to something and they're gonna do graffiti or steal, right? I like to see the kids just outside having fun. And one big thing, bullying. Yep. Pull the bullying out of that, I think we'll have a very great thing going with that.
Right. Because now our children play in the backyard, baby. You go in the front, baby, stay in the back. Things happen out there. People may think you doing something that you ain't doing, and then we got a bigger problem. Yeah, so they just don't have the luxury of our childhood anymore.
For coming to Ghana / would put Americans into a frenzy. Number 1, people whip it out anywhere. I mean anywhere. On the side of the road, anywhere, and just start peeing.
People will try and sell to you anywhere you are. If you're in your car, they will come up to your car. If you're sitting at the beach, they will come up to you. Be prepared.
If you wear waist beads, go ahead and tuck them. They're not for public use. People will shun you.
People cross highways like they do streets. It's so normal. Just try not to hit them.
If you see a license plate that's from London, Ontario, any place other than Ghana, you have found somebody's stolen vehicle.
Oh, whoa.
It is 30 degrees outside, but people will still wear hoodies, pool shiesty masks, and full tracksuits. Why?
Accra has some of the most aesthetically pleasing restaurants. Just remember, no matter what you order, add about 3 to 4 or 500 CDs on top of whatever that number is. No matter how nice where you live is, you're gonna be a victim of light off.
You don't want the dirt blowing into your car. You don't want hot air coming to your car. Don't worry. For an extra 20 CDs, you can get air conditioning.
It is mandatory that you start every conversation with a greeting, such as good afternoon, good morning, good evening, or they will look at you funny.
In Accra, no matter where you book your Uber or Bolt, the driver is always going to ask you, where are you going? And if he doesn't want to go there, he's going to cancel on you.
Pause.
Ooh, last one.
Hold up now.
I don't know if I mentioned that when the dude with the headphones was talking, but I was going to actually mention their memory is so crazy. I don't know what Uber driver we had back then when we went on our trip, and they constantly look at the map, They would actually, hey, so where y'all headed to? We would tell them, like, okay, boom, we're on the way. I have to look at my map to make sure we're going the right way. Because they fly, they know the memory game is crazy. Yeah. They know exactly where they at, where they going, how to get there. It's nice.
Right. So we had the same Uber driver who picked us up like a couple times. Sometimes we booked through the app, and sometimes we just called him directly.
Yeah.
And he knew exactly where to go. Like, he knew what we were saying.
It was a stretch. I'm talking about trees and on top of trees. And like, what landmark are you using, sir?
The time when we was like an hour away at night, and he had to come pick us up, and he knew exactly where to go, and I'm like, child, if it was us.
He was like, there won't be any service where you are.
Right, yeah.
I'm going to come back and swoop and pick y'all up. Man, when I called him, he's like, oh, I never left.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just chilling. Nice, yeah, he's like, I waited for y'all.
He was so nice. He was hard.
So, do not give anything to anyone with your left hand. You will get slapped.
Things that you should know about Ghana that you probably don't know, but are good to know if you plan on traveling. If you don't know, I'm Myrie, culture consultant that loves to travel, so I made that my business too. And if you love to travel, you should mind my business too. So I've been in Ghana for the last 10 days. You know I had to be here for Dirty December. And these are some things that I wish I knew before I arrived. I'm all about setting expectations and making sure that you can be as prepared as possible. So the first one is transportation. Getting around Ghana is not difficult at all. They have a couple of different ride shares. They have Uber, they have Bolt, and then they have another one that I didn't ride on, so I'm not going to speak to that one. I'll speak to the two that I did take. Lord Jesus, let's talk about it. Oh, so you know in Africa, it's about 50 million 11 degrees. And they have different, now in the United States, I'm used to them having, you know, different levels of Uber. But what they don't tell you is that if you take that regular basic Uber, if you take that regular basic boat, baby, you're not gonna have no air. No. That's right, you're gonna be riding around in 100 degrees with the windows down. Oh no. Because you didn't pay for air. So I say all that to say, pay the extra for comfort. Pay the extra. Here's the other thing with transportation. When it comes to the ride share services, they will decide if they want to take you or not. Now, I don't mean before they accept the ride. I mean after they accept the ride, you get in the car, or they may not even come. They'll message you first and say, where are you going?
I believe
and based
100%.
on your response, they may cancel the ride on you. Or even worse, they had us out on the side of the road at 2 a.m. because they did not want to take us to our destination. Now, granted, we were staying a little bit far, but I'm going to get into the location a little bit later. Get your negotiating skills together, because they may not even be on the way to you until you message them and say, hey, are you coming? Or you may have to message them and say, hey, I'm paying in cash. Oh yeah, when you do the ride shares, always pay in cash. Do not pay on your card. Pay in cash. The other thing is that the Ubers and the ride shares are going to teach you patience, okay? Because you're going to be stuck in traffic. But not only that, baby, I can't tell you how many times one of the cars broke down while we were in it.
Oh, Lord.
I'm talking flat tires.
My nerves
I'm talking stalled engines.
Are we still in the country?
I'm talking...
This is AC?
cars just shutting off because the battery.
Oh.
And we're not even gonna mention the air conditioning not working in a lot of them cars.
Lord.
If you don't have patience, you're gonna get some. And you know, I say that because the American culture is quick, fast, and hurry. Microwave culture, that don't work here, okay? In a lot of different areas. Next topic, because I can talk about these things for a minute.
We gotta talk about this.
Food. Y'all,
definitely microwave culture. That's what I was thinking about. It's like with the Uber, we don't have to do anything. Just press a button and wait.
Child,
it's like, no, you need human skills still.
Somebody canceled us on our trip, remember? He was like, where are y'all going? I'm like, it's on the map. He said, that's too far, I'm not going. Cancel a ride.
But check this one out. The Uber, you know, everything was closing early. So we doing our last minute little purchases. And he was like, hey, I'm going to need y'all to pay extra so I can get this over to y'all or I'm not taking it. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, everything finna close down. I'm about to clock out.
He's like, you need me.
Right. Oh, real talk. And I was like, you do need him. Go ahead and him. You know what I'm saying?
Baby, I have patience. I really, really do. I don't think I would have patience in the heat with no AC. And plus, add 3 children.
Oh, yeah. See, this is why we need this type of information, because when we take our trips, y'all, things like this needs to be understood.
We need to know it.
That way we can avoid certain ways of going out and about, because she dropped the gym. If you don't pay that extra, you ain't going to have AC.
So basically...
And we know how to get.
So basically hire
definitely
a car company.
No, I do agree. Bring cash.
Okay. Oh, I thought you was about that.
100%. No, I do agree. Bring cash.
Yeah.
Have your cash in pocket. Like, all that is very necessary. All that technology stuff is fine and all, but most people want that on demand. They need that out you because they got to put gas in their tank. A lot of people moving different out there.
Food child. Yeah, I'm not about to deal with no Uber.
Waiting. There's a good chance you will be waiting a long time for your food. And I'm not talking about the table. I'm talking about you. I can't tell you how many restaurants I was at that everybody else at the table got their food, but I was just sitting there waiting. One of the restaurants did not bring my food out until 3 hours later. The rest of the table had got their food 2 hours. Within 2 hours, mine took an additional hour to come. There were other times that my food came extremely late in relation to everybody else that we were eating with. So again, practice that patience. But not only that, y'all know I'm the DoorDash queen. I found out that they have quite a few food delivery services here, which I was very excited about. And if you look back on my page, you'll see a previous video of me talking about it. But it goes back again to them drivers. Let me tell you, I ordered something last night. Do you know the food never came? Because the drivers did not want to pick it up.
Oh, wow.
No, because you think I'm playing. Like, I have to screenshot this so that you can see it. Do you see? So look at this. I placed the order at 9:14, right? Order. At 10:11, so we almost an hour later, the food is ready for pickup. Once the food got ready for pickup, now they talking about we looking for a courier. Maybe DoorDash would never. They looking for the drivers at the same time that the food is getting cooked. Not after the food done already got cooked and is sitting there. Baby, that blew me away, okay? At the end of the day, the food never came. They ended up canceling my order after midnight, which is when the restaurant closed. Okay, next topic. These are some things that are not...
She coming with some good topics.
Yeah, how about we just go shopping and get it out the way?
Go shopping and book at a hotel where they got a restaurant.
Oh yeah, because I eat the same thing a couple times. So get it out the way.
For real, because listen,
hours on food waste is crazy.
Imagine you're so hungry. You so hungry and you place the order and they never pick it up and never give it to you, and now the restaurant closed. Oh my God. Y'all, comment down below. What's the best hotels to stay at with the restaurant? Because my nerves.
Optional. Okay, these are things that you absolutely need. When they say bring a portable fan, they mean it. So I couldn't find my portable fan. So I'm like, I'm gonna just go without it. You need a portable fan. Like I said, in the Ubers, you may or may not have air, but y'all gonna get comfort. You may just have to wait a little bit longer, but you're getting comfort. Don't get a fan if you want to. You're gonna be hot. You're gonna be hot. The other thing that is absolutely not optional is bug spraying. Okay, so you have to get the yellow fever vaccine in order to enter Ghana. It's a requirement. That protects against mosquitoes. They also have the malaria pills, which I absolutely took during my trip. I definitely recommend those. But baby, those mosquitoes, the mosquitoes, y'all, are out there. And I don't mean just a little bit, I mean a lot. The mosquitoes be mosquitoing. They be doing their job. So I need you to do your job and make sure that you get your bug spray. It's very much needed. Okay, here's the next thing. Location, location, location. Where you choose to stay in Ghana is key. I cannot stress this enough. I heard this a lot. So the two places or two areas that I would recommend if you're coming to Ghana are either Osu or East Lagoon. They're located close to a lot of things, so it just makes things easier to maneuver. Go back and reference what I was talking about the Uber and you will understand. I was kind of far out in the suburbs and they didn't want to bring us. That was part of the reason why they had us out on the side of the road at 2 a.m. because they didn't want to drive back to the place that we were staying, because we were all the way at the beach club, which was kind of far. But babes, in order to have the best transportation experience, please be mindful of where you are staying. I beg. The other thing that just, like, I knew, what I just must have forgot was that the roads are dusty and dirt roads. Just dirty. Feet just dusty. It's just, shoes just ruined. So be mindful of what you are choosing to wear on your feet. If it is something that you absolutely adore, leave it at home. If it's something that you really don't care because you're like, I'm going to just buy another one, I'm going to just replace these, then okay. But if you care about those shoes, don't bring them. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about is currency. They do not take US dollars. So do not come over here expecting to use your regular cash. Make sure you know what your bank charges for currency and exchange rates. Also, your bank may or may not work at every ATM. For instance, like my bank, which is a very major bank, was really only accepted at like 2 of the ATM types. The other ones, it just wouldn't allow me to get cash out, or it just wouldn't work. So just be mindful and be aware that you will need to withdraw. They call them CDs. You'll have to withdraw those out of the ATM in order to pay in cash. And again, you want to pay in cash for the ride shares. A lot of the places do take card or credit card, so you can always use that. But cash is king out here. They love that, and it goes so much further when it comes to negotiating. So that's what I would recommend, but definitely up to you what you prefer. If you want to know about hair, nails, or
I'm going to separate that, man. Make sure you guys go and check them out. This wasn't supposed to scare anybody, didn't it? Ain't no way, bro. It's like she really did her research, she did her homework, and she's experienced it. And I'm sitting here like, man, what about that spiritual trip? Because it don't sound like it's gonna be too spiritual.
We gonna be learning some spiritual.
We're gonna be singing some hymns beside the road and hoping for a miracle.
We are not gonna be outside the road.
True, bro. Hey, she went through a lot, and I wonder how many more days she stayed after that.
She said she was there for 10 days, so
yeah.
All right, y'all. Let us know everything you believe that we should know as a family of 5 going to Ghana.
That part.
Okay, and I know we all know. Come during December. Y'all. Let us ease our way into it. Okay.
Right.
Just because we're coming to Ghana one time doesn't mean that's gonna be the first and last time we ever going to Ghana. We want to continue to go back to Ghana.
Yeah.
Okay, but let us know for first timers everything we should know. Let us know where we should stay. Send us the videos, all the things. Okay. Hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.